that the whole world needs to get together to solve, how to get the right amount of technological progress, how to solve the global problem of climate change. And I guess if there's a message that's relevant here, it's that we need to get together, okay, to get a global solution. And to get a global solution, we also need to realize, rich countries need to realize the problems that emerging markets have with implementing some of these solutions, how when it comes to patent protection, when it comes to emissions and so on. So I guess the message is that it's needed for countries to cooperate globally to solve some of these big questions.
Okay. So, one last question.
Thank you. Both these winners of the prize have been expected for quite a long time, but not that they would get the prize together. And one interpretation could be that some people in the prize committee have found a climate and others have found a growth, and then you have made a compromise. But another is that there is something really connecting these two great economists. But could you tell what is then the link between the two, a bit more than you have already told us?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not the first interpretation, for sure. I can also tell you that when Paul Romer received the call, he was super happy that it was also given to Nordhaus. I mean, he's clearly interested in Nordhaus's work. They're interested in each other's work, and I think it's because they're part of the same agenda to think about the long run and to think about global issues. And they're asking fundamental questions, extremely difficult questions. So they have these things in common, but they also have in common that they built these tools that are very much alike. They built simulation tools that the rest of us can use and look at and study and improve. And so I think it's this common base that they built. That's another thing in common. They have a similar view of how to think about economic policy as well. As I have emphasized in the presentation, they both think in terms of market failures, but they're kind of different in nature, but it's the same type of recipe that they offer. So I think that there's a lot of things in common, and in fact there is new literature coming out that I think Paul Romer was referring to, which is that to address some of the climate change issues, you really need to think about new technologies that replace fossil fuel. Maybe new technologies that can remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. There's a range of technology solutions. I think without these technology solutions, it's going to be very hard. I think that was implicit in what Paul Romer said. So how can we think about those things without having Romer's shoulders to stand on? So I think there's a lot of connections. I think it's only superficially that they look different.
Thank you. And I think with that we'll close this press conference, and now there will be opportunities for individual interviews. So thank you very much for your interest, and welcome back in December or next year.